Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Sir Ayaz, chemistry and science teacher in Dakhla BCS. Today I am going to start the new topic that's about atomic structure. We have already started this topic in grade 8. Let's begin the lesson with Islamic integration. Rabbi zidni ilma, ay mere Rabb, mere ilm mein izafa farma. The learning outcomes for this lesson is to state the relative charges and approximate relative masses of a proton, a neutron, and an electron. Describe with the aid of diagrams the structure of an atom as containing protons and neutrons, nucleons in the nucleus, and electrons arranged in shells, energy levels. Define proton number and nucleon number. Deduce the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons in atoms and ions from proton and nucleon numbers. Recall the charges and approximate relative masses of a proton, a neutron, and an electron. The charge on proton is positive, electron is negative, neutron is neutral particle. The mass of protons and neutrons are equal, that is equal to 1. Mass of electron is 1 divided by 1840 times to that of protons or neutrons mass. Now here you have to recall the small number is the atomic number of proton number of an atom. Here we have an atom of oxygen. It's represented by the symbol O. The proton number or atomic number of oxygen is 8. It tells us the number of protons or number of electrons. The big number is the nucleon number. It is also called the atomic mass or weight of an atom. In this case, it is 16. It tells us the total number of protons and neutrons in an atom. If you want to find the number of neutrons, you simply subtract the proton number from nucleon number. Now we are describing with the aid of diagrams the structure of an atom. This is the structure of an atom. Okay, in the center you see you have protons and neutrons. Neutrons is red color balls, proton is blue color balls. They are equal. This is an atom of carbon. Equal number of electrons revolve around the nucleus of carbon atom, which is 6. You see in the first shell it's 2, in the second shell it's 4. Now here's the work to do. You have to reduce the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons in atoms. The first 3 is done for you. For example, in oxygen atom, the proton number is 8, nucleon number is 16. You can easily calculate the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons. Number of protons is 8, number of electrons also 8. If you want to calculate the number of neutrons, you will simply subtract the proton number from nucleon number. Let's see the atom of hydrogen. You see the proton number and nucleon number, both are 1. So now number of proton is 1, number of electrons is 1. But when you are calculating the number of neutrons, it will become 0. Calculate the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons for sodium and magnesium atom. Now this is an atom of aluminium, but it's carrying a charge. You see the plus sign. If you see a plus or minus sign, it means it's a charged particle. Charged particles are called ion. In this case, it has lost 3 electrons. As you can see the plus 3 sign. The number of protons will not change. If you refer to the proton number, which is 13 in this case, the number of proton will become 13. Now what you will do? If you want to calculate the number of electrons, you simply subtract the 3 from 13. So the number of electrons become 10. Same procedure is applicable when you are calculating the number of neutrons, that is subtracting proton number from nucleon number. In this case, you will get 14. Now we want to reduce the number of electrons, protons, and electrons in negative hydrogen ion. Number of protons is same, that is 1. If you want to calculate the number of electrons, so you will have 1 minus 1. Sorry, 1 plus 1, because the sign is minus. So it means you have to add 1. So it becomes 2. This atom has 2 electrons. Number of protons will be equal because 1 minus 1 is 0. You see the two ions Li plus and F minus. I've done it for you. In case of lithium, you got two electrons because the proton number is 3. You subtract 1 from 3, you will get 2. In case of F minus, you will add 1 because it's carrying minus charge. So the number of electrons becomes 10. Now calculate the number of protons, number of electrons and number of neutrons for Na plus and O minus 2. That's all for today. Jazakallah and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.